It's one of the most beautiful coastlines on Earth. From Vancouver Island down to the redwoods of Northern California, the Pacific Northwest feels permanent, stable, safe. But if you look past the beauty, deep into the cold abyss of the Pacific, you'll find a geological monster that hasn't made a sound in 3 centuries. Everyone knows the San Andreas. It's the celebrity of fault lines, but while the world watches California, a much larger giant is sleeping in total silence. It's called the Cascadia Subduction Zone. And unlike the San Andreas, this fault is capable of a magnitude 9.0 feet megathrust earthquake, an event so powerful it could reshape the continent in minutes. To understand the threat, we have to look at the mechanics. This isn't just a crack in the Earth. This is a subduction zone. The Juan de Fuca plate is being forced under North America. But they aren't sliding smoothly. They are stuck. For 326 years, that tension has been building. The North American plate is being squeezed like a massive spring, waiting for the 1 second where the friction fails. For a long time, Western science thought this region was seismically quiet. There were no written records of giant quakes. But the Earth kept its own records. In the late 20th century, geologists discovered something eerie: ghost forests. Thousands of ancient trees killed instantly by saltwater. Carbon dating pointed to one specific year, 1700. The final clue was found 5,000 miles away. On January 26, 1700, Japanese records describe an orphan tsunami, a wave that arrived with no local earthquake to explain it. By matching the timing of that wave with the tree rings in Oregon, we solved the mystery. A magnitude 9.0 earthquake had ripped through Cascadia at 9 p.m. that night. The giant had roared, and then it fell back into a deep, terrifying sleep. This fault is the reason Space and Sun has so many volcanic mysteries to explore. This subduction zone is the engine for the entire Cascade Range. As the plate sinks, it carries water into the hot mantle, creating the very magma that fuels why Mount Rainier is America's most dangerous volcano. The fault and the volcanoes are part of the same deadly system. Why is a 9.0 so much worse than the 7.0s we see in California? Because the Richter scale is logarithmic. A 9.0 isn't twice as big as an 8.0. It's 30 times more powerful. While the San Andreas might shake for 45 seconds, a Cascadia megathrust event will shake for 3 to 5 minutes. It's not just a quake, it's a marathon of destruction. In a 9.0 event, the shaking is just the beginning. Once the Earth stops moving, the coast will have dropped by 3 to 6 feet. Then, the clock starts. For those on the coast, there is a 15-minute window before the first wave arrives. In some places, the very high ground people are running toward will have subsided below sea level before they even get there. This isn't like a surfing wave. A tsunami is a wall of water that doesn't stop. It's the weight of the entire ocean, moving at the speed of a jet plane. In 1700, the wave was estimated to be 30 to 40 feet high. Today, that same wave would hit millions of people and critical infrastructure that was never designed to survive it. The Pacific Northwest is a modern miracle built on a geological time bomb. Cities like Seattle and Portland sit on soft soil that will turn to liquid, a process called liquefaction during prolonged shaking. Bridges that connect these cities could fail, isolating entire populations from help for weeks. We are finally retrofitting, but are we fast enough? The impact isn't just human. The last Cascadia event permanently altered the ecology of the coast. Marshes became bays. Forests became ghost forests. An entire ecosystem was reset in a single night. If it happened today, the environmental displacement would be the largest in recorded history for the continent. Can we predict it? Not yet. But we are listening. Scientists have placed sensors directly on the seafloor to detect slow slip events, tiny tremors that might be the precursors to the big snap. Every bit of data brings us closer to understanding when the 500-year cycle will reset. The math is sobering. There is a 1 in 3 chance of a major Cascadia earthquake in the next 50 years. We are currently in the window where the pressure is at its peak. We aren't waiting for a freak accident. We are waiting for a natural cycle to complete itself. We've seen what these faults can do elsewhere. Japan and Indonesia were our warnings. The Cascadia Subduction Zone is the same type of monster. The only difference is that we have the chance to be ready before it wakes up. The giant is silent for now. But beneath the beauty of the Pacific Northwest, the Earth is moving, building, and waiting. Respecting that power is the first step in surviving it. For Space and Sun, I'm your name. And as always, stay curious, stay prepared, and we'll see you in the next deep dive.